Alright my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we are checking out the new setup, how I decided to set things up. Actually, let me go ahead and flip this light on so that you guys can see me a little bit better. But okay, so what I did was I decided to go ahead and put my OLED on the desk. Now I'm using the LG C2 as my main gaming monitor. As you can see right here, we got the 32-inch, and then over on the sim rig, we're gonna have the actually, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not. We're just gonna have the 27-inch monitor on there for now. I'm actually gonna get something a little bit bigger for the sim rig, so I probably won't be using it much for a little while. Probably just be a little while, but I'll go ahead and throw that back on. But since I've got, like, you know, higher end cards like a 4080 Super and a 7900 XT, I thought maybe let's go ahead and give this 4K thing a try. Before I had the monitor sitting on the sim rig, so it was like not necessarily uncomfortable, but it just didn't feel right to sit in the sim rig and play games like Jedi Survivor that I'm playing right now. I've actually been going through a bunch of these games that I have, checking them out, experiencing them on the 4K OLED, because I don't really use it. I was pretty confident and pretty happy, you know, pretty content with 1440p as my overall resolution. But seeing as I was finding myself more often than not setting those games at 4K and then downsampling to the 1440p monitor, I figured, you know what, I want to do it. I want to try it. I want to have the 4K OLED sitting on the desk. And I mean, it actually looks pretty decent. It did get rid of a lot of my overall space, I'm not even gonna lie, but I don't know, man, this just feels really good. This feels really comfortable to sit here and play these games, and having the pixel perfect OLED experience from a LG C2. This TV is such a premium experience. And with it like this, on some games, you know, like I was trying this too. I put on the ultra wide or whatever. In the LG C2, you can actually set it up as a, you know, an ultra wide monitor, you know, a super ultra wide monitor like 32.9 or something. You can do the 21.9, or you can do like the 16.9 like I got right now. And, you know, to be completely, I mean, sorry about the little bit of messy stuff on my desk still. I'm still trying to get everything situated. But now that I have the LG C2 right here, I've got the Xbox. The Xbox is behind the monitor, so is the PlayStation 5. They're both hooked up to the TV as well, so that you know, when I want to play those, I can go ahead and, you know, turn those on. I don't know, man. I don't know why I held out for so long before switching over to the 4K OLED, to be completely honest with you. A lot of people, you know, have been telling me, you know, hey, you should get an ultra wide. And, you know, that was kind of, you know, part of the reasoning behind me moving this over here, because I was like, dude, you know what? My LG has that mode. I can put it into ultra wide mode, and then I can check it out and see how that's gonna look. But more often than that, like, gosh, dude, just looking at the overall, because I'm running this at 4K with DLSS and frame generation right now, and to like take a look at this game, the way it the way it looks and the way it plays on a 4K screen, man, oh my freaking gosh, this is just incredible, freaking incredible. Yeah, and I do have the ray tracing on. This game here, you kind of have to turn on the, if you want like a good playable experience, you kind of have to turn on frame generation. But overall, man, I think I like the new setup. I think this is, you know, where it's going to be for a while. I don't know if I'm going to get another LG C2 for the sim racing rig, or if I'm gonna get, like, because I kind of want higher refresh rate for that, and I kind of want like 1440p. Don't get me wrong, I love racing in 4K because it looks so crisp and so clean, but I'm kind of thinking I want like an ultra wide 1440p monitor for the sim racing that has like 240 hertz refresh rate, because a lot of these games I can crank up pretty high. I can get lots of frame rate, especially at 1440p, man. I can get way higher frame rate for that. So I think that's where I'm at. Seeing as like right now, technically at 4K, the LG C2 has 120 hertz refresh rate, you know, and most of these games, like if I was to pull up the frame rate counter on this one right now, we're at 87 frames. We're at 87 frames, so that is well within the 120 hertz, and that's pretty common, you know, among the 4K games that I play. I think there was Assassin's Creed gets to like 110 up to 120 at native 4K. There's a lot of them that are close to the 120 refresh rate, but most of them stop just short. The games that I play, just under 120 FPS. So I mean, when I'm playing something like Cyberpunk 2077 on here, I was you know, looking at like all of that, you know, like playing some of these games at 4K, you know, utilizing, you know, like the frame generation or the ray tracing or all of that kind of stuff. I wanted to see what it really, you know, what these GPUs are really capable of, because I have for the longest time now, I have been like just using the 1440p and downsampling, and yes, it's still, in my opinion, downsampling to 1440p from 4K still looks absolutely incredible. It really does get rid of your need for like DLSS or FSR or anything like that, and it does add to the overall image quality. But man, I was playing Forspoken on this bad boy last night. Oh my freaking gosh, it just looks incredible when you get like the HDR and like all of the, you know, vibrant colors from this. I mean, like this here's like the heaviest part in this game right here, and it's feeling very, very smooth running around on here with the frame generation, and overall image quality still looks pretty dang decent. I mean, obviously, ooh, I don't like those things. They're so mean to me. I had one of those things freaking tear me up once, just running around. But my gosh, guys, some of these games really look really good on this setup. Open it. Ooh, a piece of candy. I mean, obviously there's still some little bit of freaking inconsistency with the overall frame rate and stuff. You still kind of feel jutters and stuff every once in a while on here, but for the most part, it feels a lot better than what it did on like any of the other GPUs that I was playing it on. So that is kind of a bonus. Didn't I already do this? I thought I already did this when I played it last time. Oh. Wow. Ooh, boy. Yeah, baby. All right, now we can get it out of here. Like, that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see like the frame rate counter or anything, but I'm liking this new setup, man. This is like pretty freaking sweet. This is pretty freaking sweet, man. Do 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 do. The frame, yeah, like you can see like the garbling or whatever on Cal. So yeah, so that's the way it's going to be set up now for a while. We're just going to have it set up just like this so that we can play video games on the OLED. So I will be getting back with you guys every once in a while and letting you guys know how things are going. But yeah, as it sits right now, I'm probably just going to end up getting like a widescreen monitor for my sim racing. I don't know. I want to see how that's going to turn out first, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.